Hey, everybody. Welcome. Let me check my settings because I always got to do that these days. Settings seem to be going fine. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Ducky D Oz, what's up? I am good. How are you? Dorial Fish by any other name, Linda R, Virvi, Andrea, Ziggy, Tracy S, Tip Top, Amy Judy, Auroras, Edna runs in circles. Carolina Chick from Brooklyn, what's up? How you doing, Gemini? Gotta love me, AK Melody, Deb W, and everybody else just watching and not commenting. Hi there, Erado. Welcome. So, what am I gonna do? We are gonna do throwbacks for now. I've been hearing that allegedly, supposedly, Salah and her already broke up, but that is just a rumor and has not been confirmed. So, until I confirm that, we'll just say it's a rumor. But there's been a lot of rumors actually swirling around and whatnot. All right. So we are gonna do this. We're gonna share my screen. We're gonna get into the breakup with BiBi because this was an event. As I've said, she's kind of said certain things about the breakup that isn't exactly everything in a whole. So we're gonna go over this. Also on MAD, we're gonna do love notes for TLC. Also, my cooking video from last night. It's these files are large for these cooking videos, but what I'll do is, it's coming out soon, so you can check that out on my third channel. I'll link to it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna share my screen. Smash that like button for me. It helps me out with the algorithm. Let me share my screen. Let's get into it and see what she's up to. This video is from the 8th of February 2020, just about 2 months before she moved into the luxury villa, which she's supposed to move out of in less than 3 weeks. Hi there, happy stuff. Hi there, Tawanda. What's up, Paul? Very true. Erato says this video was probably the only time she was somewhat human and vulnerable. True. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's see what she has to say. Let me sure my audio is fine. It's good. Let's go.
So, I know that I look like shit right now, and I'm gonna try to talk and not cry. Or maybe I'm just gonna cry. I'm kind of just tired of being silent about it because I think it's a big reason why I'm so messed up.
Okay, breakups are hard. I mean, I can talk
And
about
I feel
what's
like I
happening
should tell you
now,
guys because you're my audience and I share my
but I
life
don't
with
think I
you.
should.
And I have something to tell you guys. I guess talk about what's going on. And it's not easy to talk about. I've kind of just been like bottling it in and like brushing it off like it's okay.
So,
So,
wait a
um,
second.
BB and I decided to
Break up.
break up.
But it's been months though they've been broken up.
I guess it's like out of necessity because it's just the way. I don't want to talk.
Yeah, it will affect her pay, but not in the way that you think. Because what happens with the pay is that whatever money she made before she deleted the video, she still gets paid for it. Plus, if it's an older video, not much people would be watching those as compared to a video she just dropped. So factoring that in, the deletion shouldn't affect her pay drastically.
Talk badly about him. I don't really want to go into too much detail to respect his privacy, but I think a lot of you could see our dynamic and it's changed a lot over the years. We've been together for like 8 years,
Hey, Janine,
and
welcome to the chat.
uh, the first, I'd say,
You're not late. We just
five
started. Hey,
years
Sarili.
were amazing.
How's toes? What's
You
up, Miss
know,
Lena?
I never thought that I've ever been so in love with anybody, and when you're first in love, that feeling.
Oh, look at that,
Are you coming to
BBJ.
cheer up, mommy?
Breakups are hard.
But it just, I guess, like, same thing with Pete. Well, not the same thing with what happened with Pete's, but after about 7 years, get that 7 year itch, I guess. I don't know.
7 years should be a
I
lucky number. Hey,
still
Natsuki.
love
You're welcome, Ziggy.
BB. I know he still has love for me, or at least cares about me, but I don't think that we're in love with each other anymore.
Hey, the Rob, what's up?
Not right now, BB Tunes. And I think that we're just not compatible.
All right, not compatible. What else? Hey,
I
Lindsay.
think that I'm really messed up. And he's so normal.
True, she did also cheat. I guess we all feel like we have failed when we go through a breakup. Yeah, exactly. A lot of feelings come out. You wonder what happened, what you could have done, what you could have changed,
And I can
what you could have
tell
done
he's
better.
not happy. And because of that, I just want to let him go, be happy. He's still young enough while you know, he's like my age. I want him to find somebody he's more compatible with, and then
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I'm ugly crying. I'm crying
You
about
made
it
real
again.
tears back then.
That he can
True.
be happy with, have family.
I still feel so sad. It's been years. She
Something
was
that I'm
with
just
him
not meant
for
to
a
have.
lot of years. You think so, Doriel? I feel sorry for her.
I want to
But she,
share something else
but she did say she fell in love with BB in two
with
weeks.
you that I know I'll get a lot of hate for.
Now she just falls in love in 2 days.
I feel like it's karma because I had an abortion a long time ago.
Hey, Candy Williams, what's up? Welcome. In fact, we've come to know she's had two. Remember, was it Munzi?
When I was with Pete's,
Yeah, with Pete's, and then with Munzi.
I was
She
on a
told us in
pill,
April.
and for whatever reason, it just didn't work, I guess. I don't know.
Red
Um,
fresh flowers.
but I ended up pregnant.
Also, the pill isn't 100% effective. Nothing is except for total abstinence. Just an FYI. Plus, me knowing what Foodie Beauty does with her regiment of taking things on time every day at the same time or within the same time period, I bring this into
And
question.
back then, I was so scared. I did not think I could be a mom. And he didn't. He agreed. He didn't think he could be a dad.
Welcome, Laura. How are you doing?
And I didn't know what to do. And it was early enough that I thought, okay,
For sure, Foxanne.
you have to make a decision. So I made that decision, and
Hey,
it
Gem
haunts
Puff.
me to this day. I feel like, it's like karma.
Tracy S says having a hysterectomy at her age is very
Really,
sad. It is.
just really sucks right now.
It's stressful. It's shocking.
I think when I think of why I'm so sad, it's because feel like my health, I feel like I did this. Like I ruined it. You know,
Oh, exactly.
he
Fresh
doesn't
flowers.
understand depression or eating disorder. And we're just not compatible. Like he's not a big communicator, very emotional, or, like a complete
Right,
opposite of me. And I
Lindsay.
always need reassurance and attention. And it's just not there anymore. And it just can't be fixed. It can't.
If you want to know why she lost her reproductive system, it is because what happened? She had serous tumors, and then it became cancerous, and then she had to get her reproductive system removed. So just an FYI background on that. I'm
I know
sorry to
it's
hear.
dead.
Positive vibes,
I know
Gemini.
it's a dead relationship. It's been for a little while. But sometimes it's easier to stay together. Like, this is our home. Even though there's roaches.
Who's the cause of the
So
roaches? Pizza boxes being tucked
it's
in
like stagnant.
nooks and crannies.
And something has to happen. And I don't.
Twizzler Gobbler says it was never cancerous. What do you mean, Twizzler?
I'm just scared. I'm scared. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. You know?
I have no
I
idea,
have so
Cirili.
much I have to do. I just
Roaches aren't
feel
romantic.
so overwhelmed. I feel alone. Even though people offer me help, I don't feel connected to them. You know? I feel like I just want to go live with my aunt in Jamaica for like a while. But I have my
Oh,
cats. I can't leave my
wow.
cats. I could
This was even back in 2020. She wanted to go to Jamaica with her aunt and hang out, have some fun, live her best life. But she's worried about her cats.
never leave my cats. So when our lease is up, I think that's October, we're gonna go our separate ways.
Twizzler Gobbler says she said the biopsy after the surgery of her uterus was non cancer. So, where did the cancer come from?
I'm just gonna give him everything we have here. I don't know. I
Are
don't really want
roaches
to live
normal?
alone.
Can you say roaches are normal? In some ways, you can say roaches are normal, but you normally shouldn't have them in your home. If you have roaches in your home, that is the result of some sort of fault. Whether it's your fault in terms of cleanliness or there is a fault in your home having a leak or certain growths in your home, that might happen because maybe your house is old. Maybe things are being trapped in certain places that will attract certain critters and creatures. But there has to be a reason why roaches are there. They're not there because it's just random. They're there because they feel at home and cozy. There has to be a driving force behind why roaches would be inside your house.
I might move back in with Pete as roommates. We were roommates before. We work well together. He could do videos with me. He's very supportive.
Exactly, Lindsay.
But I don't want you guys to think that it's going to be a couple thing because we're not in love either
Supportive
anymore.
Pete's.
I don't have any romantic attraction to Pete, and it's nothing against him personally. It's just the way it is, you know? But as much as I would like to do that, I sort of feel like that's going backwards too, you know? But we're so compatible as people. We're all very the
Right?
same in a lot of ways. And
Right? And look, Hindsight's 2020. She did move in with Pete's. She's been with Pete's for quite some time now.
He loves cats. I mean, I knew BB wasn't my soulmate. Whatever, I always have to tell him like, "Come look how cute the cats are being right now," and he just goes, "Ugh," he just grunts. Like, if you cannot appreciate a cute cat, then you're not my soulmate.
Right, Andrea?
I don't know if he wants me talking about this, but
I appreciate cats a
it's my
lot.
channel, it's my life. So anyway, there's no animosity. I don't know if he has any resentment towards me. He might.
I see Ziggy.
And it reminds me of my grandmother because
Okay.
she feels like she ruined her marriage with my grandfather because
Look at these tops. We haven't seen them before in a long time. I
not
mean, we
not
haven't
far
seen
from
them in
my
a long
age she
time.
became very depressed and just stayed in bed all day.
Aww, that is sad. Am I her
My grandfather
soulmate?
didn't understand that.
I don't think so, sir, really.
He left her. I think that this has to happen. I don't want to get in another relationship ever again. I said that after pizza, then I fell in love like right
Very
away
true,
with
most toes.
BB.
Culturally, in Jamaica, the animals are typically outside, but here, they're mostly inside.
I can't go through this again. I can't. It's so heartbreaking. I hope he I hope he finds happiness
Sounds like
with
she's got a
them.
lot of
Like I hope
regrets.
he finds
Exactly.
somebody and who makes him happy and can have a family. That's all I want for him. I don't I don't hate him for that. I can't hate him for that.
Okay.
So I just
Hmm.
wanted to share that with you because it's something that's just really, really fucking me up. Like, I'm sorry there, but
Ooh, what is that? Coconut. Nice. Did she lose a great deal of weight, or is that all filters she uses now? I would
so
say it's all filters.
I just wanted to share that. Um, I don't know what it's gonna be. I guess it's just gonna be the same living together as it's always been. I don't know if it's gonna be weird not calling him babe
Hmm.
or anything like that. Um,
Well, we all gonna move on.
got a lot of figuring stuff out to do.
Both Woody and Feats find
Um,
the mental health care they both need.
anyway,
Seriously, yeah. I will
thank you for
concur.
listening to me cry. Sorry, better go
Once
put my nose
again,
on
if you
Keith
didn't
and my
watch
cats.
the previous streams, the real reason that she finally left after sticking around for about a year after they really broke up is because BB said his sister was coming and her and Foodie Beauty really did not get along. So that's how we got her out. So she got a place with
Um,
Pete's
so yeah, I'll probably become roommates with Pete's
luxury villa.
because it'll just be easier. Life is expensive, and Pete's really
True,
needs
runs in
to get his
circles.
own place. Like he doesn't really have his own place right now. Um, he's living with somebody, so I haven't just gone and hung out with him at his place ever. So,
Right,
um,
Dorial?
yeah. So I mean, it's convenient, but
Lindsay says, which is very true. She fantasizes a life with every guy, and it's lust, not love, exactly. I really, really, really have to know somebody for a very long time before I even suggest being with them, living with them, and being in a very serious relationship. You can't be willy nilly about that stuff these days.
I need to figure out what I want to do with my life, you know? Like, I'm not getting any younger. I really want to do YouTube. I want to be a YouTuber. That's what I want to do, you know? Anyways, I guess that's it.
She wants to be a YouTuber.
So
She
now
got
you know.
she got there. Live stream era is over. Allegedly, supposedly. I don't think so though.
I know a lot of you picked up on maybe our dying chemistry, but
Yeah, we could
he's always
tell.
been kind of an inexpressive, kind of like just really almost cold. But like I'm like the opposite. Like I need communication. You know, like a relationship can't work without it. And if I wanted to talk about our relationship, it would just kind of like I don't want to talk about it. You know, so it's like anyways,
She will need that YouTube money, says Mouse Toes. True. I find
I
it
guess
hard to
that's
have
it for
sympathy
now.
when she's the one who cheated on BB. She did it to herself. Exactly, Lisa. Very, very true. She also really romanticizes a relationship. Yeah, almost immediately. Like, how can you have a real relationship like that with somebody that will want to take you seriously? She cheated on BB. Yes, she cheated on both Pete's and BB, at least on one occasion each.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
And that is it for this one. Let me load the other one. So after this, she did a breakup Q&A. So originally, that was the 27th of February. Is this breakup Q&A? The other stream was the 8th of February. So almost 3 weeks later, she decided to do a Q&A on the breakup. And this is what she had to say about it. So let's take a look at that. Smash that like button, people. Let me go back to here. Let's go in a little bit to here and let's go.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? So I was gonna do this Q&A today as a mukbang, but I'm having leftovers today. So that's all I'm having is leftovers. So I'm going to read the questions. Some of them I'm just not going to answer because they're just too personal. And that's fine. You have the right to ask them. But I also have the right not to answer certain ones, right? But I will try to be as open as I feel comfortable. And we'll go from there. So, all right. So
True,
just based
Stephanie.
on a lot of the questions, um, it's obvious people don't really have a really good
True,
understanding
Kelly.
of what our relationship was like. And I did try to keep it private, so there is that. But
Okay, I think here is where she's gonna retcon a lot of things.
I think this Q&A will help clear up some things. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys.
I think all of them fresh flowers of the seven sins.
So here we go. All right, first question. Did BB start feeling like he was becoming your caretaker? Uh, I don't really understand what you mean by caretaker, to be honest. Like, do you mean somebody who showers like on my 600-pound life? Like,
No, as in you would just do videos and do nothing else, and you'd have to come home and cook and clean after working all day. That's what they
brings you food, showers.
pick up after
If
you.
you mean like you're envisioning me like just sitting there on the couch, you know, just like bring me food, clean my butt or stuff like that. No, that's not how our relationship was at all. The only time he really took care of me was like pretty much like after my surgery, I guess. I would say I do like most of the cleaning, 95% of the time.
She has
And no, it's
aged,
not always up to par, but you know what? If he had a problem with it, he just had to pick up a broom. But no, I
and
mean,
that's
I
what he did.
cooked,
He picked up
I'd
the
say for
broom.
95% of the time.
What?
Um, or
Well,
yeah,
she would cook, but it would be for like mostly YouTube stuff.
I mean, I don't really know what you mean by that. Like, I shower myself, obviously. I'm not that big that I can't do those things for myself anymore. So I don't have a caretaker except for myself. I'm not going to answer the questions about weight loss because this is about breakup Q&A.
Okay.
How did he feel about your eating habits? Did
Hi,
he ever
Maria.
comment on them?
What's up?
So no, he never really comments on them. He just kind of like never says anything like about that. So no, he never made a comment about my eating habits. Pretty much ever. Like
Hmm.
you know. Um, so the answer to that is no, he never did. I don't know how he would feel about them. He might feel a certain way about it.
Wait a
What you have to
second.
keep
Wait a
in
second. Didn't he say he didn't like her eating so much cheese because of her flatulence? So isn't that a lie? Like he made comments about her eating habits, not in the sense like it was negative, because usually most people would think it was a negative comment, but saying that maybe you should hold off on eating that much cheese because of how it affects your body. Because remember, her gallbladder is gone, and that is what helps you with like fatty and greasy foods. So her gallbladder is gone. She's eating a lot of cheese. She's eating a lot of fast food stuff. She's eating a lot of fatty things, and her body can't process it right. And then she starts having a lot of flatulence. So yeah, he did comment on your food stuff, but not in the way that most people would think.
mind for this Q&A is that BB is a very closed book
Exactly,
and he doesn't
Tracy.
open up, like, even to me, and that is a big part of why we are breaking up. Because for me, like, not just for me, but in a relationship, if you don't have communication, you can't fix
True,
anything.
Kelly Cures.
And he's a very closed off person, and he doesn't like opening up and talking about how he's feeling or trying to fix things in a relationship. So um I can't, we can't make
It
it
runs
work
in
if we can't talk
circles.
about those
Very
about our
true.
feelings. So if he was concerned about my eating habits, which maybe he was,
Hey, Mary.
I'm sure he
What's up?
was, especially finding pizza boxes and things like that, but he never really expressed that.
I'm
So
sure I'm sure the roaches, all over the place, and pizza boxes with, leftovers in them with roaches inside was a problem.
okay, this one is two parts. One, what was the reason for the breakup? So there was a multitude of reasons. Increasingly, our relationship became more and more distant,
Exactly,
and
Sunny
that's
Bizzle. Positive vibes your way.
like I just said in the
Sorry to hear about
previous
your
answer, he's
gallbladder.
very distant. He's very closed off. I've approached him many times, kind of giving him an ultimatum, and he doesn't like ultimatums. But I was like, we need to talk and work this out, and things need to change in our relationship. Like, we need to do more things together. I'd be like, let's go on a date or something. Let's go out somewhere. And he would always not want to. He always just wants to stay inside and plays video
Maybe
games.
he's a
That's
homebody.
like the only thing he likes to do. Um,
Maybe he's a homebody, and maybe you guys weren't making a lot of money. So typically, if you don't make a lot of money, or you are a homebody, you're gonna typically stay home. You don't have the monies for a lavish lifestyle of going out and eating and going out to movies and stuff. Like, I totally get it, because I've been there for many many years, not having the money to go to a nice restaurant because you got to have your bills paid and whatnot. Plus, Foodie Beauty isn't good with money management. As we can see, she maxed out Pete's credit cards when she was living with Pete and he was the primary bread holder. She was even doing it, recently, using his credit cards. We used to see that a lot. Like, what is going on?
which is fine. I mean, I'm not going to like shame him for what he likes to do, but at the same time, it's not compatible with what my idea of a loving relationship
Oh,
is. Another thing
so you have to go out to have a loving relationship. You can't stay home and cook like a nice meal for your partner,
that really just like
especially when money is a factor in life and you don't want to not be able to pay your rent. Like, make it make sense.
the thing that topped it all off was me not being able to have kids. When we first got together, we never really had a discussion about kids, which we should have. And now, learning from that mistake, if I ever get in another relationship again, which I say I won't, but I probably and I will at some point, um, we're going to have that mature discussion before just jumping into things. Because from the
Exactly,
get go,
Carteret.
if you really examine who BB and I are as people, we're not compatible. And
Right, Maria,
during that
exactly.
honeymoon phase, when you're just like love is blind and you're so in love, that doesn't matter. But then after that wears off, like it has been, and things become is it's more practical for us to be apart because we're not compatible as people.
True,
So there's a
Tracy.
mixture of things. The breakup wasn't uh, it wasn't malicious, or there wasn't any
Okay.
bad feelings towards one another. It's just what it is. Like him wanting his own biological kids and me
Extra Wasabi says contradicts what she says now when she asked why these men never take her out. She says she doesn't like to go out.
not wanting kids.
True.
I can't have kids, but even then, I probably would say 98% I don't want them. That's a big difference. It's a conflict of interest. So, number two, did you and BB break up before
Sure.
New Year's? I know you and Pete have a good friendship, but it's not normal for a boyfriend to accept their girlfriend staying in the same hotel room with their ex.
Hmm.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
is acceptable?
Okay, so what happened was her and Pete stayed together in a hotel room. They got caught because she didn't want people to know that Pete was there. I'm sure we've watched that video before. If you haven't, check it out. It was the New Year's one.
To someone is, just because you don't think it's acceptable doesn't mean it's not acceptable to someone else. There's like billions of people in the world, and everyone has different
Exactly, Sonny.
opinions, etc. Okay, so BB is used to me hanging out with Pete, and
Exactly,
I
Lotto.
explained to him that this is just for, like, we each had our own beds. This is for um
True, Nisi Nisi.
like, let's say Pete and
I
I
brought that up.
travel around and do videos together. We're going to be staying in the same hotel room together because we have to. Um, there was nothing romantic. I know you guys don't believe me, but I have
I believe
zero
her.
romantic feelings towards Pete.
I totally believe her that there's nothing romantic with her and Pete. In fact, remember when she got drunk and she asked Pete if he wants to, you know what, and he was like, "Nah."
Anymore. It's just that ship has sailed.
Hey,
It's
Jackie.
not ever going to come back into the harbor, whatever analogy you want to use. Um, no, it's just not going to happen. And if he had a problem with it, again, he didn't open up and say he did. So how am I supposed to know? I'm not a mind reader, right? So, um,
Yeah, exactly, Doriel.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So what she used to do was she used to cook for herself to mukbang, and then she wouldn't do anything for BB. She used to do that all the time, and then he'd have to come home, clean up after her, the dishes, cleaning the house, and all she would do was stay at home all day doing YouTube stuff. Pete is committed to his ponies. He is. He's very committed to his ponies. All he needs now is a homestead.
it's Pizzas and I's situation is not just like a normal ex situation. Right from the get go, I explained to BB that he's always going to be in my life. He's a really good friend. And if he didn't accept that, I probably wouldn't have even gotten in a relationship with him. I don't like men telling me who I can and can't be friends with. And if he had any qualms with that, he should have taken it up at the beginning of our
Mm-hmm.
relationship. Otherwise, you know what
True,
I'm saying?
Maria.
Like, there's not really much I can do about that. So the hotel room, you're thinking of it like as a romantic situation with a guy and a girl. No, it's not. It wasn't like that at all. So yeah, I know people like to make it seem like that for like drama or whatever, but there was absolutely
True, Candy.
nothing going on except farting and sleeping. I've heard some
Yikes.
talk saying that when you say BB's sister, it's not really his sister. It's actually his girlfriend or wife. I know it sounds
What?
stupid as all hell, but that
Who
rumor
was
needs
saying
to
that?
be laid to rest. Hope you're having a good day. Uh, yeah,
This was
it's
her
just really
heaviest?
stupid. Why would I
Yeah, I guess so.
allow his girlfriend or wife to? First of all, that's kind of like ignorant for people to assume just because he's
Hey,
from
Sordea.
Africa that
Good morning.
he's got like a secret wife somewhere. And number
Whoa, whoa,
two,
foodie.
I would never allow my man to be with another woman. There's just no way.
Ooh.
Um,
Um, Incomes Netter and D2. I mean, what do I have? What should I even say about that? Like, should we fast forward to what was happening for months and months with Natter because she was still claiming him, but he was claiming Dee.
you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think so. Um, So no, it's his sister. But honestly, if
Chewerato.
people want to believe it's his girlfriend, I really don't care. You know, like whatever. Okay, did BB steer away from
Right, Deb?
intimacy with you due to you being overweight? I have that issue now in my relationship. Um, I don't think BB steered away from it. Like when I met him, I was like in the 330s, and I know that because I had been weighed not long before meeting him.
Sure.
Um,
By the way, I kind of like this top. I like this look. It's kind of like isn't it Versace that does this like black and white with the gold? But for it's not Versace, but it's Versace like. I like
at a doctor's appointment. And so I was pretty big and I was always self conscious of it. And he always made me feel so comfortable. And you know what I mean? We found ways because being big and doing certain like positions and things like that can be awkward.
Uh-oh,
And,
here we go.
but we managed to make it work well. And I just think that lately I just haven't really honestly been in the mood for anything intimate,
Really?
mostly because of my health. And
Hmm.
although I do have those feelings, like,
I beg to
like
differ.
I guess sexual feelings, just not like engaging them with him because
It looks like an Aunt Martha top Monty. It depends on how the bottom is like. If it's the bottom is if it's a shirt top, it all depends cuz some things can be very motherly or auntie like, but it also depends on how you style it and how the ends are, if it's a dress, if it's a blouse, a lot of factors.
of how distant we've grown. And I just don't feel that way about him anymore. And I think maybe he feels the same. So it is possible that my health put a wedge in everything. But I don't know. Maybe because like I was big whenever he met me, so I don't see why he would just all of a sudden not be attracted because of my weight. Um, I have asked him
I
that in the past, and he says no. But I mean, he could be lying, right?
It
You don't
could,
truly know how someone feels. So, but
or maybe he got fed up with you and your
on
cleanliness,
my
your
part,
behavior, your
it
attitude,
has
your
my health
outlook,
has. I don't know if it's just weight,
your need
but
to spend.
has a part to do with it for sure. And so yeah, so there you go. Had BB ever cheated on you? By cheating, I mean anything
Oh, nice,
from
Sonny Bizzle.
talking to another girl in a flirty way, or had slept with someone or kissed someone else. As far as I know, no, and he says no.
Right,
He's a very
Marie?
trustworthy person. Like if you
So
guys
true.
knew who BB was, he doesn't lie, and he's very honest. He's a very honest person, and I would say no. If he did, I don't know about it, and honestly, I'm okay with that. Not knowing, like if he did, whatever.
Here we
But
go.
um, not that I know of. But I mean, it's so possible
And
today
Martha
with like
Top.
technology to just like anybody can talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So
Speaking of which, once again, she said she fell in love with BB in 2 weeks. Remember when her and BB were dating other people, but yet they still had that connection at first? And she saw BB in a vehicle with other women in the car, and that is when she got jealous and started to want to claim him. That was the moment she was like, no, I'm going to lock BB down. And she did for years.
yeah, but I really don't think like as I like being fully intimate with somebody. I don't think so. Why do you still sleep in the same bed? You have a spare room and a couch. I just find it weird that you share the bed. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, a lot of people find it weird, and
That is a good question.
I find not much has
It's
really changed. We
very
broke up,
split.
but I think that since we've already been technically emotionally broken up for a while, that not much has changed. I think we just sleep in the same bed. It's a huge king size bed. I don't even really feel him there. We don't really mind sleeping in it together. It's not. I don't know. It might be becoming a little bit increasingly awkward, and I'm hoping that this month does go by quickly. To be honest, because I just want to move on. Um, but
Really?
it's not really, I don't know, it's just like the bed for us again, it's not like a really, it's not a place of intimacy anymore. So it's just like we just sleep there, and it's my bed. It's comfortable. I don't want to sleep in another bedroom. So
Yeah, that kind of is telling that they were still sleeping on the same bed. I mean, I think a lot of people would fall on either side of that. If you break up, some people still feel comfortable sleeping with their ex, even though they're broken up. Some people feel comfortable going into the spare bedroom and sleeping there because you guys are broken up. Yeah, hygiene is a must in my life. Hi, Just Deb, what's up? Did the sister sleep in the same bed too? Yikes! Look at Monty's guns, y'all. Really? You think so? I mean, I'm just having a frame T-shirt on. Alice in Wonderland, welcome.
that's why we sleep together. Has BB been talking to different females since the breakup? He says no. Like I asked him if he, sorry, my hair's
True, Jen.
distracting me, if he's found somebody else, and he says nope. But I don't know. Like we don't really truly ever know somebody. Like I trust him, but he could be talking to somebody for all I know. And really, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, right? Did or do you guys argue about YouTube? Um, no, YouTube. We've like probably never, maybe talked about YouTube once, and he gave me like a
True,
little bit
Nisi
of
Nisi.
advice on how to deal with haters, and that was it. I don't know.
Nisi Nisi says BB worked nights for 6 years. Remember exactly.
Um, we don't
That
talk about YouTube. Like when I
that's also another thing. Yes, Allison.
log off of YouTube, I don't talk about YouTube really. I just live my life. Honestly, there's like I have a
Wait a
life that you guys totally don't even really know about.
wait a second. That's a lie. Because all she would do when she's off YouTube is talk about YouTube. That's what all her friends would say. Is like all Chantel would do is talk about YouTube when she's not on YouTube because she was building her channel.
You kind of, I was thinking about that too. Like my whole foodie beauty
Hey,
is
Kelly
kind of a
Wade.
persona I put on. But I don't do it purposely. You know what I'm saying? And off camera, I'm kind of a different person. But I don't do it purposely. It's just something that happens. And I've noticed that um, when I was talking to my therapist. So, um, yeah. But no, we don't ever talk about YouTube, honestly. So, I mean, it
That's a
could
lie.
be affecting him in a way. I don't know. He does, again, he doesn't open up. So, now that you're separating, do you feel like you had convinced yourself to settle and stay with your ex? I just never saw a spark there.
Kelly White says new community post, new arc incoming. I did see that she posted about a picture. Let me look this up. Give me a second here. I'm gonna go full screen and I will check this out. So she just said new community, new arc incoming. Thank you to my supporters after posting herself in a new hijab about an hour before that. And this is also an hour. Okay, so okay, I didn't see these community posts. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see what she's gonna do. Deb W asks, has she deleted more videos? I'm gonna have to check the social blade for that. Give me a second. Checking social blade right now. Yes, she has. Before she deleted about half a mil on Friday, and then Saturday 1.795, so 1.8 million videos were deleted. So she's literally deleted uh about 2.25 million in views. Can you imagine 2.25 million in views? That is quite considerable amount of views.
Do you mean a
Huge
spark
amount.
between BB and I or Pete's? Because no, there's no spark with Pete's and I. The spark with BB was strongest before I even did YouTube. Um, I'm not settling to live with Pete's because I always had in my mind the past year or so. I've gotten fed up with my situation with BB and would message Pete's and be like, "Hey, maybe we should move together. I'm fed up with this. I need to leave," kind of thing.
Right,
So,
Rato.
um,
Right, wide awake.
I'm not really settling to live with
She likes the full on delete though.
him. I think that for living situation, that's the best situation for me because I don't live easily with just anybody. Like everybody gets on my nerves, and I don't want to ruin like friendships. Um, but I've lived with Pete's, and as roommates, and we live well together. And plus, he could be in videos too. So yeah, I think that that's the best living situation for me. I don't want to live completely alone, and
Wrong. She would love to live alone, as we've come to no one understands, so she can get her freaky deaky on with as many men as possible. But she needed Pete's credit, as you know. Once again, hindsight is 2020.
so yes, and I think that's a good situation for him as well. Okay, London, you asked a bunch of questions. I feel like I answered them all pretty much. Um, Maybe there's a couple that I didn't. Um, were you connected to the rest of BB's family besides his sister? Do you feel the lack of ability to travel with him to his home country and experience things with him contributed to the breakup?
True,
I
Padre.
don't really feel connected to his family. I think I've talked to his mom like twice. She always
Oh,
asks about me, which is nice. They're very polite people, but
that is true, Lindsay. She can't be alone. Who will get her food?
um,
Who will
I
be
don't
her
even feel really
waiter?
close to his sister. Like we get along, but I don't know. I don't know if there's like a bit of a language barrier there. But um, yeah, I'm not able to travel to Africa. Like I just technically I could probably do it, like buy 2 airplane seats or whatever,
Uh huh.
but I just don't feel healthy enough to do that, and it's just not something honestly I really feel like doing right now at this point in my life. And I think that's not like maybe it was
Wait a second. Okay, so she 2020 she didn't want to go to Africa instead of just saying the specific country, but she's willing to go to Kuwait now. Make it make sense.
contributing, but I don't think it really had a huge impact. But I think just me not being able to live, like, we just have really different ideas of different lifestyles, really different interests and things like that. So that definitely contributed to it. Yeah. Okay, I'll answer like a couple more questions and then I'm going
I
to
think Bibi was
leave the
tired.
rest for
Very
maybe
true.
like a
Least
part
to
two.
be
Did YouTube take part in your
extremely
relationship not
tired.
working out? So I kind of already answered that, but no, I would say no, it didn't. At least not that I know of. So, if it bothered him that I was a YouTuber, I think he seemed very uncomfortable, especially being on camera. And I think he's a very private person. Maybe him knowing that our life would forever be public,
True, Janine.
um, maybe it did bother him. So, but like again,
Who
it'd
knows?
be so much easier to know how he's feeling if he would just open up. But what
Maybe he's a
was your
private
biggest pet peeve that
person.
you had with him? Honestly, probably that he played so many video games and didn't give me and our relationship more attention. Just like, um, like sometimes he'd be so invested in his game that I would like be like, "Beady, beady," like yelling for him to answer my question, and he would like take forever for him to even hear me. I'm not gonna honestly miss that. So yeah. Yeah, that's probably the biggest pet peeve. Another is that he always
But why are you bothering him? Look at it from his angle. He has his game time. He works. It's not like he doesn't work. He was also going to school. That is a lot of workload. School, work, and having to deal with you. Maybe he needs his alone time and he doesn't want somebody screaming at him while he's trying to enjoy his game. Maybe look at it from that angle. Floria says she was choosing mukbanging over the men. Of course, he had to have an outlet. Exactly. Leave him to his devices, his outlet in his life and what he's doing.
leaves like the juice out. Like he'll take something from the fridge and just leave it out all night, and it drives me nuts.
What? Wait a second. She's talking about leaving stuff out at nighttime. Wait a second. Let's hear this again. At least it's juice. You can refrigerate it back again in most cases. Like, how long does she leave food out?
He'll take something from the fridge and just leave it out all night, and it drives me nuts. I'm sure there's things that drive him nuts about me, but
Uh
okay,
huh.
last one. Is there any chance of you two getting back together? Did you break up during an argument? We didn't break up during an argument. We are, I would say, yeah, like we're not getting
Yeah,
back
Gen Puff.
together.
Sup, Daisy and me. Welcome. I
This
did
is
see it.
final.
The community post.
I've accepted it. Um, and I'm actually excited to move on. So, and I
Very
think
true,
he might feel
Rado.
the same way, you know.
I remember the videos of her calling out to him whenever he's watching TV or playing video games in her videos, and then wanting him to answer immediately as if he should have been paying attention to her. When I'm like, leave the guy alone, give the guy a break. He works, he went to school, he had to come home and clean, he had to cook for himself, he had to attend to a lot of things, he had to make sure the bills were paid. Because I'm pretty sure Foodie Beauty wasn't the one making sure the bills were paid on time, at the right time, every single time, because that is what being an adult is.
it's too bad because he is a great person,
She
but
wants she wants a couples
we're
channel
just
so
not meant to be
bad.
together. So, but no,
I
we're
mean,
not
it
going
could
to get back
work.
together. All right, guys. So that's it for this Q&A. Thank you guys for, showing interest and asking these questions. I really appreciate it. If I didn't get to your question, I will try to do a part 2, and you're still free
With
to
that array.
leave any questions. It's on my community tab, and I guess that's it for now. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
And that was it for Foodie Beauty. Now let me load the other one, the epic apartment hunting. The apartment hunting. This was the one where her and Pete's decided to get the luxury villa. This was the 20th of February 2020. She's apartment hunting. She's apartment hunting. She's looking for her to live her best life with Pete's. So let's see what happens. Let me go forward a little bit. Let's go.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hey guys, hey! Welcome back to another video. I'm putting my sunglasses on because it's
Perfect.
pretty bright, obviously, if I'm wearing sunglasses. Well, you never know. Some people wear sunglasses even though it's dark, like Pete's.
BB was a play
Sometimes, well,
too when
fun
they
story
first
about
met.
Pete's and sunglasses,
Yes, exactly. I
which you'll
talked about
probably
that.
see in, upcoming videos, but
I talked about him being in a vehicle with different women, and then Foodie Beauty seeing that by coincidence, I might add. She just was at the same gas station as him, looked over, and there was BB in a vehicle packed with the ladies, and she decided to lock the man down from then going forward. It was love. Love, everybody.
he had his last pair of sunglasses he purchased were clearly women's glasses, which that's fine. If you're male and you want to wear women's sunglasses, there's no problem there. But I don't think he realized it. So when I told him, he was like, oh, but he didn't seem bothered. Anyway, they ended up breaking on him. So the last time I saw him, he went to get groceries. He came back in the car, showed me the new pair of glasses he bought. And they had all like rhinestones on them.
Like
So I'm like, those are women's
rhinestone
glasses.
cowboy.
I'm like, are you
Mm-mm.
intentionally doing it? Or is it just something that
Sure, Padre.
you like?
But remember, the filters were not on at this moment in time. Please remember that the filters were not on.
It's okay if you do, but I just want to know if it's intentional or not, or if you're just really bad at recognizing male from female sunglasses, because he's always had male glasses, right? Anyway, he didn't seem to really care. He said he
I
would have
don't think he
preferred the
did.
ones without rhinestones, but he couldn't find anything nicer, so he's going to be wearing rhinestone sunglasses, so there you go.
And he still
Which is
has
fine.
them.
Rocket
Still has
Pete's.
those glasses.
I might borrow them because I love rhinestones. And check this out. I found these.
Exactly, Florida. Very
Actually,
true.
so
That's what she does. Okay, so Florida is making a good point here. She started a covert home takeover by moving her stuff in a little at a time. That's what she did to BB, slowly, progressively moving more and more of her items over to his place. She was also doing that with Natter because we used to see the copious amounts of her belongings there. She would bring clothes over and then she would leave the clothes there, as in kind of marking your place, your territory, so that if other women come over, they would see that there's female clothes there, female clothing, large female clothing there, abundantly big, huge amounts. Well, anyways, so that is her MO to do. She leaves her stuff over there. Fun fact, there is one thing that typically tells a couple that they are going steady. This one thing, and it usually costs maybe $2, $3, mostly less than $5. Can somebody tell me what that one thing is that typically tells a couple that they are going steady?
Oh, anyway, I want to tell you a poop story quickly.
Anti-parking?
Oh.
Yikes.
So I'm parked at a Starbucks, sugar-free cold brew.
Starbucks for the win.
And I had to go to the bathroom. I've been driving around for a while, and I really needed to go. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Okay?
it's a toothbrush.
Number 2, or in my case, number 1, because number 2 is more frequent for me than a real number 1. So, but number 2. Anyway, I walk in. There's a bathroom. So I walk in. Okay, there's like a bathroom right here on my right. Right beside the bathroom, which is a very awkward spot to put a table and chairs.
By the bathroom? I've seen that though.
This nice gentleman.
But I hate when they sit me next to bathrooms. I loathe it because then I don't want to hear verbal. I don't want to hear the sounds of somebody relieving themselves, especially when it sounds like bebop.
You know, very trendy looking gentleman with a nice scarf, and he was eating a croissant sandwich. And he had a coffee. He looked like he was enjoying his croissant sandwich, and it was like literally right beside the bathroom, like right beside. There's without a doubt that he would be able to hear everything that was going on in that bathroom. And when I say I had to go to the bathroom, it was like Harry from Dumb and Dumber kind of bathroom situation, all right? So, I felt bad, but hey, I gotta go. So I can't be too bothered by the guy in his croissant sandwich. So I go to the bathroom. I come out, and I'm just like, oh my God, feel so guilty for ruining his croissant sandwich moment.
Exactly.
I look over and he was giving me stink eye. Is it stank eye? Stink eye? I don't know. He was looking at me
stink eye.
He was giving me the evil eye basically. And I just ducked out of there. I mean, why would you eat your croissant sandwich right next to a bathroom? I don't know. I wouldn't, but that's just me.
Yeah, I wouldn't
either.
Anyway,
that's not what I wanted to talk to you about today. I don't really have a topic that I really want to talk about, but actually I do.
Okay, here she goes.
It's actually looks nice out, but it's very, very cold.
Smash
it's
that
like
button,
minus
everybody.
10, but with the wind chill, probably closer to minus 15. Which, why don't they just say that? If it feels like minus 15, then it must be minus 15. But they always say minus 10, but it feels like minus 15. Anyways,
when you add in the wind, I don't know.
There must be a reason.
Yeah,
I just
there
don't
is.
know what it is. Enlighten me. Anyways. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. I have not been this excited about something about getting something since the last job I got. Because most of you know the story about that, but
okay,
I was at like a dead end job I hated so bad, and
congrats,
like I pretty much hated it.
On your 41st. Not a lot of people can say that these days because usually most marriages get dissolved within the first 5 years, the rest within the first 10 years. You're lucky if you get past your 10-year anniversary these days.
And then I had the opportunity to go for an interview at my last actual job where I was like program administrator for like, it was a cushy job, okay? And I was waiting to hear. And I remember being at the Chinese restaurant with my family. This was a few years ago before I did YouTube. And then my fortune said something will change for the better, or you'll get what you're waiting for. Something like that. Something generic, but specific to my situation. You know what I mean? Anyway, so sure enough, that day I get the call that I got the job.
Congrats, Spring Unicorn to you. You made it 10 years. That's amazing.
Like, I didn't think I was going to get it. Well, the testing was extensive. Like, you had to go in to HR and do all this like Excel testing. You have to, like,
this story
have PowerPoint knowledge, like extensive knowledge and all this stuff, because you got to do like reports and stuff and that, right? So
this story
I was like, oh my gosh, I hadn't had to do that for a while. So I was just like, I didn't know if I would pass the testing, but sure enough, I got the job. And I was like, wow, I was so elated. And I feel like that now. And I feel like, oh my gosh, because like whenever Pete and I looked at that last apartment, I didn't get excited, kind of got depressed just by the vibe of it. Just, I don't know, everything about it. So
Funny thing is, since they both really don't leave their homes, wouldn't any apartment really do? Because if you're gonna just stay inside your rooms, why does it matter what kind of amenities the place has? You're not gonna use them in the first place. But that's just my thinking. If I'm really gonna stay in my room, my living room, my kitchen, my bedroom, and then just maybe go online, live stream, then why does it matter if it has a tennis court or a pool or if there is a gym? It's just I got a room, I'm staying in it, and then that's it. Then I order food.
I just so happened to check online, the app that I'm checking for listings on. Smack right right on the first page, it was like it's in the suburbs. So I drove out to look at it today, but I didn't go for an actual viewing. I have a viewing scheduled with Pete on Tuesday because that's
Two
when he's off and
muscles.
can go. But it's just like it's everything I want. Like it's in an area that I've always wanted to live in the suburbs.
Really?
So it's a bit more expensive, but it's actually still affordable. You know what I mean? We'll just have to be frugal, that's all. But it's a terrace home, and I've never
Look at this. She wanted to live in the area she's living now. Fast forward 2 years, she hates the area she's living in now, even though that area still has everything that you could literally walk to. Like I've said this time and time again. Hey, MP, have you recovered from yesterday's coverage of TLC? I have in a lot of ways. But we're gonna do TLC again today on MAD.
I know what a townhome is. It's kind of like that, but a bit different. So it's new to me, but apparently it's like really, it looks really nice. And what I love about it is it has a washer and dryer, like in the apartment. It's a 2-bedroom. It's very big. There's like a little backyard space. There's like a balcony, because we'll be on the top.
It's a luxury, exactly.
And
Most those.
it has air conditioning, like
AC
air conditioning,
check,
central
laundry
air.
check.
I've never had that. I've always had to struggle with crappy window air conditioners that are just a pain in the butt and they're messy.
Okay,
so I'm
look at her.
actually so
Colorado.
stoked about this. So I sent Pete all the information. I'll see what he says, if he's, comfortable with it, because he has to be on board, right? We're going to be,
Yeah, you
roommates.
needed
We're
his
going to
credit.
be splitting everything. And it's
Exactly, Kelly Wade. Why wash and dryer
I
when she
just
doesn't
feel
use
like,
it?
this breakup has been
Make it make sense.
rough on me. And right now I'm kind of coping better probably than I will when it comes time to move, because I'm sad but happy at the same time. It's like the very definition of bittersweet, because I feel like it has to happen for us to both grow as people. So he can move on, have a family, whatever he wants to do. And I can move on, focus on just myself in a new environment.
Can you imagine that she killing the stairs would help her get into shape? Well, they kind of do, but they more help her to get out of breath.
Be completely alone. Because it's not going to be the same living with Pete as it was when we were a couple. It's, he's going to have his own room. I'm going to have my own room. We're going to be living separate lives. And we've had a talk about it. Like, he's a very reasonable, intelligent person. So he knows you know what I'm saying? But the thing is like...
Yes, Pete's IQ is allegedly, supposedly 125. That is in the top 5%, everybody. Genius level.
Right now, it's like it hasn't happened yet. And there's still like a month and a half, almost 2 months, to go before I move. And it's like nothing's really changed.
Pete makes it seem like they are in the boondocks, which we know isn't the case. He just lazy to walk anywhere.
Like, we're still very friendly.
Hey, Abby.
BB and I, we watch TV together sometimes. We talk. It's not like there's no animosity. There's no hard feelings. This breakup was just a very mutual thing that had to happen. And I don't think there's not really any like romantic love anymore.
True, Milestones, very true. A lot of failures.
So it's just like it's something that had to happen. So it's like it's positive in the way that it's a change that's gonna be probably most certainly good for me and for him. You know, I'm not thinking of just myself here. And I think that it will be a really good thing. And but at the same time, I think when it comes time to move, it's just going to be sad because we've shared so many years together.
True, Milestones. I remember that drunk night that Pete had to kind of assure that she didn't unalive herself. I remember that stream.
And it's just going to be so weird. You know, we sleep together, and having my, like, I'm going to be getting a new bed. A new everything, so it's like it's gonna be a new start. So I am excited for that, especially if we get this nice place. Like, I need to like have a nice environment, and it'll be better for videos too. Like, you know, like,
oh, she says,
I don't have very nice video filming areas in my place right now, and the area is like so nice and quiet. You know, it's like it's a beautiful area. There's lots of parks. It's like
exactly.
Suburbs, you know,
nice, quiet, lots of parks.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
I don't want to get too excited just in case we don't get it, because just because you apply for an apartment, you know, but if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It just feels right. I'm actually excited for it, you know. I think it's just getting out of like that apartment building. I really feel bad saying that because I know there's people who live in apartment buildings, but I've just lived in apartment buildings like my whole.
Exactly, Mustels, the empty area outside her kitchen. She actually was using that as her filming area for quite some time. She used to have her set up there with her green screen and whatnot, but she, for some reason, doesn't use that anymore.
Adult life, pretty much.
But she was.
And I'm so sick of it.
As Lindsay says, this is very deja vu because look at how she's talking about the luxury villa, but now it's all negative about the luxury villa. Before it's like out of the way, suburbs, nice parks, which is true. Everything is around there. It's a great area. Now she is annoyed that it's out of the way, suburbs, nice parks, great area, quiet.
I'm so sick of that, you know? I want something different. So I'm gonna really, really work hard to make this happen and go from there. But I'm not gonna say that I'm not excited.
Sure, you know?
And we haven't even seen it yet or anything. So, yeah. Anyways, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm excited for that.
She would never have gotten away with
Pizza's a lot less picky
and shouting. True.
In terms of rental places, he's like, I don't even care. Like, I just need a room, a computer desk, a bookshelf, and a bed. I don't care where we move, really. You know, like, so.
A lot of people actually
don't so I just wanted to
have a dryer.
Yeah, true. I mean, I guess I don't really have any new news about, like, us BiBi and I splitting. It's just, that's how we feel about it. There's not much just change in our living situation at all, you know? But it is felt that it is official. But we're still going to be friends. Like, I don't know, I just stay friends with my exes because we don't break up on bad terms. Like, you know? So
she says, Floria says she speaks from a place of someone who's always had a safety net. She's never had to really be happy with what she has.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
We still love each other.
That. That's what I'm saying, Pink Unicorn. One video a day is not gonna cut it. She needs to do like 2 or 3 a day. Then that will be good.
phone call. We still have a lot of respect for each other. That's just the type of person BB is, and that I am too. Like, I don't like to end things with people with any animosity, or, you know, like, I like to resolve conflict if there's any, but there's no conflict. It's not like we broke up because we have disagreements or we don't like each other. That's not, it's not like that. It's just
Exactly,
something that has to
Sterling.
happen because we want different things in life and we just are naturally growing apart. It happens, you know? So I'm trying to stay positive in that way. But at the same time, I know I will miss him in some ways because just little things about him that I know I'll miss. But that's okay. And I know the cats probably will miss him because Sammy is close to him. But Sammy is probably more close to me. So, and BB June's, well, she just loves everybody. But she's my baby and she's always with me. Oh, I miss her already! Sorry. I love my cats. So Pete and I are going to be this like atypical
All these positive
living
is.
couple situation. You know, we're not together, but we're
She seems so excited here. Can you imagine?
going to be living
So
together,
excited.
making a home for our cat babies. And in a weird way, I always pictured that being my life, and that's what's weird. I don't know. Huh. Anyway, it is what it is, you know.
True, Marie.
In a way, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly, Lindsay.
whatever. Cats are good enough for me. But I'm anxious. I'm excited to start the therapy Monday because
The Rob says, I don't think BB knew she cheated until afterwards.
I really want to
I'm
talk
not really
to
sure.
somebody about it. I feel like I want to open up. I want to talk about it because there's just so much going on that I need to talk about. It's just like overwhelming, you know? Somebody suggested an alternative to Overeaters Anonymous. It's called like Smart Recovery or something. And it's a different type of meeting that's not 12-step based. And there's one on
Right,
coming on
Daisy?
Saturday morning. So I'm gonna go to that and check it out and see what's up with that. So yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
At the end of the day, she did get popular as a train wreck. She understands this. I don't know why she is doing what she is doing, because it's like people are watching for the rages, for the anger, for the mess, for the drama.
I'll let you guys know how it goes. So, I guess that's it for now. I'll talk more about other things in other videos. I don't want it to be too long. I just wanted to tell you my exciting news. And yeah, so anyways, guys, I'll probably do more of a video tomorrow around meal planning and stuff like that, because I'm just getting all the stuff for my meals and all that good stuff. So anyways, yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
And that is it. That is it. That is it. I just saw that there is another one. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to one I saw that might actually be good to go over as well. I think a few people have gone over this, but not me. So I think I need to look over this again. This is called the New House Tour, 15th of April 2020. I think this will be a good one to go over. So let's check out the New House Tour, and then that will be it. So here we go.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Dream Beezer, I believe you can get me through the night.
What's up, Cowboy Dog?
Sam, are you ready to move, Sam?
Oh, poor
You
Sam.
can't sit in your favorite spot.
Sammy boy.
You'll have to create a new spot. Yes, hi, sweetie. She's giving me the
Oh,
cold
so
shoulder.
cute. So
Beautiful
cute.
view.
Beautiful view, harsh winter. 15th of April. It's still snowing.
It's like full-blown blizzard out there. What the heck? Gotta love Canada. Hey guys, so here I am at my new place. I promised an apartment tour, even though I look like crap. And I'm so exhausted. Everyone is so exhausted. Everyone's gone.
Exactly, Sonny Bizzle.
It's just Pete and I. Pete is assembling his computer desk. I'll go up, and when I go upstairs, I'll let him say hi. God, I have some of dinner on my chest. Yay. So everything went okay. We moved, had help from movers. They wore masks and gloves. Everyone had masks. I have a bag of masks and gloves over here.
Oh yes, I remember. She was moving literally in the midst of COVID, like at the start where everything was being locked down.
And they were in and out. Like we waited in the car. They were in and out. I didn't get too much furniture to begin with here. Like I left BiBi a lot, like pretty much everything, and we're just gonna slowly buy things for the place, and probably might wait till after the delivery people can enter homes again for some things. But freaking out. We're running on like no sleep. So
Yikes.
it is like 5:30 p.m. We were up really early. Came and got the keys. Since it's no contact, the keys were left in our mailbox. We have a doorbell. Like of everything here, I'm excited that I have a doorbell. Just pretty pathetic, I know. I've never had a doorbell.
Right,
So,
Maria?
we came in. The house, the heat was on, like I think it was on
Nice
like
and
60.
warm and
I don't know.
cozy.
It was nice and cozy, but not too hot. And it smells like a new home in here. Like fresh paint, new carpet. Excuse me. It's beyond. It's just amazing. Like even my mom and my uncle were like, "It's so nice. It's so nice." So I am going to stop talking, and I'm going to show you guys the entire place. And
Right, Kelly
yeah,
Wade.
so
BiBi did get the catch ready sofa that we just saw in the opening montage of this video.
And then yeah, tomorrow Pete and I will probably do a video together, depending. We're so tired.
AJ Herod.
Definitely a lot of activity, which I haven't been used to lately. And you know what? I got to move my ass in gear. And there's so many stairs in this place. So even just going up and down the stairs every day is going to be so much more than I already do. Because where I'm at, like my apartment with BiBi, we didn't have stairs. So
Yeah, and she loved it. Durab says the constant live streaming caused her to deteriorate mentally, in my opinion. Very, very, very true. Like I said, YouTube was good and bad. Like it has its good parts, as in she was able to pay her rent and her bills, but it had its bad. Like, everything about her was known. Her business, everything, where she went, what she was doing, everything. Hey, Lynn Smith, welcome.
it was just one floor apartment, right? So anyways, and even just cleaning this place, it's so big that it's gonna be like a workout and a half, but whatever. So I'm gonna show you guys what we have so far established in here. It's not much, and like you're gonna laugh at my little TV, but I'm leaving the big TV at the
Yeah,
apartment for
true.
BiBi.
True,
And
Errato.
I took just my bedroom TV, which is like just a 32-inch, but the mantle it's on is huge. It makes the TV look so small, but we'll get a big TV later on.
It seems like just yesterday it does.
My priority is getting a nice cat tree, like a cat thing for the window for the cats, and a kitchen table. So that's yeah, and I gotta decorate this place. There's so much to do. So this is gonna be a project. This is gonna take
Right,
a while,
Maria.
and I'm just gonna do it piece by piece.
Look at her.
So I don't
Look
get
at her.
overwhelmed.
Is she just
But
tired?
my mom was over. She's so amazing, and I can't thank her enough. She put all my bedroom together when I was like down here doing things that I didn't even know. And I went up and I was all surprised. She put my bathroom together. I'm gonna be yawning,
Massholes.
guys. I'm sorry. I'm ready to drop, and I still have to go back to the apartment. I still have a carload of stuff.
True,
I
Sonny.
still have the cats to get, and I still have
Oh, breathing. Wow.
boxes of books. So yeah, it's gonna be rough, and we're at the end of the night. We're just gonna drop. Like it's gonna be bad.
She was
So
like a
I'm gonna
squatter,
show you guys
100%.
the place now,
Yeah,
and I
take a
hope you
tour.
enjoy. And thank you. I know you guys were anticipating, waiting to see my new place, and here it is. I can't believe it's finally moving day, and I'm just already kind of feeling like this is home. It's kind of like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings, but I'm dealing with them. So, okay. So, let's get to.
Rob.
So this is the fridge. I went to Giant Tiger to get some things for the place that we needed, and I just got us like a couple bottles of soda, and we've been drinking the waters, but I got some water. So for lunch, we all had Lone Star from Skip the Dishes. I really do want to limit how much I eat out. But for today, moving day, I think it's forgivable because I still don't have a full grocery. I don't even have any groceries in my place yet. And I'm probably going to go tomorrow. And
I find Lone Star Texas Grill to be quite expensive, but that's just me.
Just really hungry. So this is their salsa and guacamole and some fajitas. And we have...
She said she went back months later and her dirty underwear was still on the bedroom floor.
A lot left because I had like one fajita. I'm even too tired to even eat. Now, you know I must be tired if I don't even want to eat. All right, guys. So when you come in, this is the front door. A shoe mat. Lots of stairs.
That is. Wow.
Which I'm not going down and up again just to show you because I'm fat. So, and then we have this closet where we're going to put stuff.
Right.
Maybe a vacuum. I don't know, whatever. Oh, yes, coats. Yes, coats. So here is a view of the kitchen, which is very messy because we're unpacking. Microwave, dishwasher, and your basic appliances. An island, my chair,
last day.
and the patio. I love this light fixture. Can't really see the detail. Oh yeah, you can. And here we have a half bath.
There we go.
The door is weird. It's like a sliding door.
Yeah.
But okay.
What's wrong with sliding?
This hand towel my mom got me with cats on it.
Big enough cat mountain. True.
Toilet. And yeah, toilet. Hi. And some Aveeno, some hand wash, some soap. Pete's over there. He's very, very tired from lugging in boxes. This is...
But they didn't have much boxes. How he was tired from lugging in his comic books? Like the movers did all the heavy lifting. How's he tired from lugging in a few boxes? They should see what I would do. I would go to work, after work, move, then after moving, unbox, and me doing all the heavy lifting. Like Jesus.
I know. New carpet here. This is the dining area where we will eventually have a table. Our new sofa, recliner sofa, with a pizza on it. You happy to be in our new place?
Yep.
And taking a break. Our curtains. And this is the TV. Oh, fireplace, electric fireplace.
Look at that. Look at that TV.
And
we all knew what happened to that TV, right?
TV is a little small for the mantle.
Gone.
32-inch was in my room, but we will get a bigger one eventually. So, yeah. All right. Now the second staircase up to the bedrooms. Okay. So at the top of the stairs, we have another closet.
Right, Lynn?
Big closet.
Oh, it's fresh carpet.
Whatever, like maybe the litter box. Hey, I think the litter box can go in here.
The place was cute.
There's a floor in there, and we can keep it open like a bit.
No! You will not lock my cat in there. Okay,
Oh,
this
it's
is
off
my
the
bedroom. So this is a 2-bedroom place.
Okay.
This is my new bed.
Look at that.
Now, it's just on the box
Clean.
spring for now.
Nice.
But
It stayed on the box spring.
yeah, like my sheet set.
Look at
with
the
my
sheets.
sham.
Wow.
These are my curtains. And I have my own private patio out here. I think that's the air conditioner. And there's like mesh around it. But yeah, so that's my patio. My closet. Oh, let me show you my closet here.
The trap TV, exactly. Look at all of this. All right, let's see. Let's see what the closet looks like.
Yeah, it has like shelves in it. That's so cool. I have a built-in dresser, place for a TV. Probably the one downstairs would go good there. The vents. They're nice and quiet. So I got this today, this little bath mat.
Top.
This is my own private bathroom. Hello, I look like crap. So vanity mirror.
The whole thing wasn't that bad.
Sink, towels, toilet. Just a standard bathtub and shower, but clean nonetheless. And a medicine cabinet, which does fit the thinner rolls of toilet paper. Yeah.
Okay. Vomitory vents, check.
So that's
nice bathroom, check.
My bedroom right now. Mind if I film your room?
Sure.
Going across the hall here.
Let's check out Peace's room.
In this room, we have dryer, washer dryer, hot water tank, and like the internet hookups and stuff like that. So we're probably going to keep this room closed. Looks hazardous to the cats. And then Pete's room. Pete's has a ghost drawer that will not shut. So he has 2 closets here. Yeah, this drawer just won't shut.
Oh,
it's haunted.
That's a leveling problem. It could be easily fixed. Hey, Cerinthia, welcome to the chat. Smash that like button.
So these are his curtains. His bed. There's a twin bed he wanted.
Fully trashed up this.
He's setting up his desk. And he has his own bathroom, which is pretty much like mine. Pretty much exactly. His bath mat is blue. His shower curtain is zebra. And yeah, he's got pretty much the same things. So guys, I hope you enjoyed our new place tour. Of course, there's still a lot to do, still a lot of things to get.
Hey, Kenzie.
So as everything comes together,
what's up? Welcome,
I will show you guys more. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
And that is it. That is it. So we saw the place clean, beautiful, nice, and everything. What can I say? Now she's moving in less than 3 weeks, the 29th. So 20 days from now, she's supposed to be moving into the mansion. Let's see if anything happens. And let's see if she comes back live streaming. It's already Sunday. Smash that like button. 9th of October 2022. Allegedly, supposedly, it's Nader's birthday tomorrow, but really his birthday is on the 11th. He is going to be 41 years old. Can you imagine that? 41 for Natty Daddy himself. Monty, can we watch the very end of Grumpy McDonald's mukbang one day when she gets stuck in the chair? We will. Give me a reminder of that. This is why I'm reluctant to rent property. Tough decision. It is indeed a tough decision. And we are gonna, yeah, he does look like 51, but he's gonna be 41. So in 2 days. Well, anyways, I'm out. I will be back later. My video of my cooking will be out by 3 p.m. So check that out. Other than that, smash the like button. We're gonna do some more love notes for TLC. post the rager at her ex-husband's house. We'll see what happens after that on MAD, and then we'll talk some more. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. If you're not back, then just be safe and be well.